to 5 rotations. My son has been in the Army for 4 years. 2 years in Iraq. But the station in Hawaii, ain't do nothing in Hawaii. He come back 6 months, he do his leave, come back, he on the time gone again. You know, so, you know, you got to look at, like you say, the key thing is that switch, you know, because that soldier is not going to go and say, yeah, you know, I'm prepared to get out, you know, I'm mentally stable, I'm good, I'm ready to go. No.
Well, that's why they call it
tell me I gotta go.
Yes,
you tell me I gotta leave. You know, even though I'm perfectly fit, I'm able to do the job, but because there's a drawdown, now I gotta leave.
But some got age requirements, and then when I went to the police department in El Paso, Texas, oh, you got PTSD? Oh, you can't carry it.
Exactly.
Thank you.
That's but y'all send me down there to fight a war.
But see,
that's why you can't say that.
Yeah,
you know?
because see, look, that's like me now.
But the meds I take, they like, cause my UA test come up inconclusive. They like, man, what the hell what you doing?
Well, see, the thing about it is like, okay, now me being in the infantry and stuff, but now working for the VA police department, I got a little PTSD too, but then when y'all come in there with that, then it's like, okay, we gotta calm this down, bro, because we both can't do this at the same time.
Thank you. Because the building, they will clear the building.
Yes, bro.
Let me ask you guys a question. Like, do you have any like any real like issues with maybe being lied to when you first signed up for the service? You know, do you, like, were you promised something and once you got there it turned out to be something else, or?
I was promised a cot and 4 hot meals and a weapon. That was it.
Okay. I don't think that was the issue for me. I mean, you know, and you knew what it was when you hit the door.
Yeah.
You know, you join the service. And you know, you hear a lot of folks say, yeah, well, I joined to get the educational assistance. Yeah, that was a good thing. You know, when I joined in '85, right, that's what I joined for, the educational assistance. But 90 rolled around, I was in Desert Storm.
I was stateside Desert Storm.
So I was fighting. So, you know, you're a soldier at the end of the day.
Yeah. At the end of the day. The thing about it too is like this. You know, once you sign up, you already know what you're in for. You ain't gonna have time for the education thing until maybe you get out of the field. But you stay in the field, you stay on assignment, you stay on alert, you stay on traveling, so you really can't get that.
Right.
Okay. Now look, if you had like your way of like getting the VA to really fully comprehend what you guys have been through, I mean, what would you really say to them to get them to really understand from your personal perspective what's going on?
Go to the war zone for 15 months.
One more time, man.
Go to the war zone for 15 months.
Yeah, then it might be.
Don't come back injured. You might not get your benefits.
Okay. So basically, if you come back like without any real physical damage, they're not really gonna take you seriously.
True.
Yeah. True.
I think they need to have staffing that's prior service.
Yeah.
That has a military background.
Right.
That kind of closely understand a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah. You know, as opposed to civilian.
Yeah. Now that's something that I can piggyback on. You know, most of the doctors there at the VA hospital are from Emory. They're all civilians. They've never experienced any post-traumatic stress. They've never been out in, you know, in the field as far as live rounds going over their head and stuff like that.
Sure.
And why don't we have a lot of veteran doctors in the veteran hospital that can empathize with these soldiers, knowing what they've been through?
Right.
You know.
So you guys,
there you go.
Sorry, sir. Hold on. Let me pan to the brother here.
I didn't want to be on the camera.
Oh, my bad. I'll let you out though, but I just want to hear what you got to say.
They don't pay them. The doctors you're getting in the VA hospital, I'm retired Air Force too. I was in Desert Storm, man, Iraq. You getting the same doctors you had in the military. And the ones who were good in the military make too much to work in the VA hospital.
Yeah.
Oh.
They go into private sector.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Wow. So basically, y'all seeing civilian doctors who have no clue really what you guys have been through.
That's why I wrote the book.
Okay.
Because when a doctor write a book, it's blah, blah, blah.
Right.
The biggest word in my book is fallacies.
Right. Yeah, I read the book, man. It's a good read. It really is. So, wow, civilian doctors who don't know what you guys are going. So, it seems to me the VA is falling short. I'm even trying to figure out what's going on with you guys.
They trying to minimize, you know, the what's going on. It falls back on money, cost effectiveness.
Right.
You know, if we could save $1 here by minimizing your injury or your illness, they're gonna do it. I believe they're gonna do it. I've seen it happen.
Right.
Don't blame it on the VA.
No.
Politicians.
That's right.
They working hard.
They're working hard.
It's the politicians.
Okay.
People up on the edge of Washington, D.C., who don't really have a clue. And when they come into the FOB, which is the forward operation base, they stay on the base. They don't go out and travel with the soldiers when they hear them rockets go off or IED blow up.
You know, and it seemed like to me, it's like, why do you have to continue to prove the injuries that you receive in the military?
Right.
How do they keep losing your records? Okay? It don't make no sense, bro. You got my records, but now you tell me you lost my record. Now I got to prove to you the injuries that you put on me.
So you have to constantly keep rehashing, restarting the application process. It's like paperwork upon paperwork upon paperwork.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically.
Wow.
But you know, I always ask this question to everybody: what makes the U.S. different than Iraq and Afghanistan?
Well, there's supposed to be a democracy for one, supposedly, right? Supposedly.
No. In Iraq and Afghanistan, they're forced to do what the government says.
Sure.
We pay our government to screw us over. That's a wrap.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you guys, taking a little time to talk to me. Probably it's gonna happen. I'm trying to get with you individually, man, and get more, sit down one-on-one, man, at a later time. Because basically, this entire process is gonna take me probably another 2-3 months, man, to get all the footage I want.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
No problem at all.
No problem, man. Do your thing, big guy.